Hopefully you can hear me. I wonder. I wish I would have had the screen up so I can see if the vibe or the aura was too loud. Maybe it is a little bit. Probably not though, because there's been times where I was just like wilding out and I had it up mad loud. So, anyways, let's wait until a couple people get in here because I would like to know the opinions of some people. I was actually had a long day today, so I'm relaxing. But it's been a while since I've been on live. Of course, naturally, I was on IG the other day, which was been a long time for that too because I've been trying to get things situated. Um, as far as like upgrading equipment and all this kind of stuff first. But welcome. It's mad hot today. Of course, it's like 100 degrees today. And so basically, I'm trying to get ready to start to travel pretty soon. And when I start to travel, I just wanted to know people's opinions on where they think I should go first. Obviously, like I'm closer to the Caribbeans and South America, but then also like I want to go to Africa, and then I want to go to Asia, and I want to go to Europe. So I'm trying to figure out like where I should start at. But this is for either in fall, winter, or next year. But I'm still trying to figure out like where exactly I'm going to go to. So what I was thinking is upgrading cameras first, which I'm like trying to currently do. And then after that, I'm trying to either go to like if I'm in the Caribbeans, I'm either trying to start off in maybe the Bahamas and like work my way down, or Jamaica because I have people in Bahamas and in Jamaica, and in Cuba too. Actually, I have people in Cuba and DR telling me to come through as well. But that's the closest place that I could start. That is like leaving the country outside of Canada, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like I could go to the Caribbeans and Jamaica. So if I do start in the Caribbeans, that's what I'm thinking, I might start. I'm probably gonna start in Bahamas, then I'm gonna go to Jamaica after that, right? And then hold on, let me turn this down fast. And then if I do start in the Caribbeans and I start in the Bahamas, what I'm thinking about doing is trying to go there during this certain festival. So there's a festival. If I'm correct, I forget exactly what it was. Some of my friends from Bahamas have told me like there's a festival, and so the festival is on a certain island in the Bahamas, and it's like I think it's like a weekend festival or 2 days festival or whatever, and they still are like very traditionally like just traditional, and especially like traditionally African. So they have this festival every year. I don't really know exactly what it's called right now. I'm mad tired. I can't remember it. But that's why I'm thinking about going to the Bahamas and starting it there because I have friends that keep telling me to come to this festival. And I guess on this island, like you drink for free all day. Like basically everything's free. Like the food's free, the drinks are free, and it's a 3 day festival or 2 day festival, and people come in from all around the world. So I'm thinking about starting there and starting the vlog. But I didn't leave for a long time out of the states because of a lot of things that was going on, of course, with the world, whatever. The last 2 years they tried to sit us down or whatever. So, anyways, that's why I'm thinking about starting off in the Bahamas because I have people there, and I was actually in the Bahamas like maybe like 7 years ago, something like that. 7.5 years ago. And I actually have footage of when I am in the Bahamas. But the reason that I didn't actually upload it and edit it is because it's not enough footage. But maybe I'll look through my archives and I'll edit it and just put it up. It's not really that much footage, but it might be like a 2 minute video because that was before I had my YouTube channel. Um, but that might be interesting to put that trip up when I was in the Bahamas with some of my homies. That I think that would be dope. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, that's why I'm thinking about starting off in the Bahamas because I have a lot of people there, and there's a lot of festivals like coming up, like in the fall, and of course it's always hot there, so it's not the same as here. And then going from the Bahamas with different festivals, doing vlogging, running around the Bahamas, maybe for like a week or maybe like 3 or 4 days, something like that. Um, and then moving on from there to Jamaica, and then maybe like Cuba, like Bahamas, Jamaica, Cuba, or Bahamas, Jamaica, Dominican Republic, and Haiti, because it's the same island. Um, so, anyways, if I start off in the Caribbeans, that's what I'm thinking about doing that and being down there for like a month. exploring, vlogging, trying food, uh, exploring different traditions and cultures within that island. Obviously, like when you go anywhere, there's more than just one tradition when you get into a country or island. And so it's been a minute since I've actually left the country, and I went somewhere, but it's because I was trying to get a whole bunch of different things in my life situated as far as just everyday life. Everybody got bills, everybody got things they're trying to do, and so that's sort of kind of what I was trying to do, get things situated. But what up, Miracle? What's up? What's up? But as I get things more situated within the next year or in a couple of months, then I've been working on trying to put some free time out to where I can like travel a little bit more, and then maybe have a segment where I'm just traveling for months and months and months and months, and I'm just, not necessarily making like history videos in the sense of me actually doing them, you know what I'm saying, and speaking about them, but just literally traveling for a while, you know what I'm saying? Because this channel's about everything, it's about the culture, you know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes I'm talking about knowledge, sometimes I'm trying food, sometimes I'm interviewing. And, I haven't did a travel video for a while because of obviously everything that was going on in the world. Some people were still traveling, but I wasn't because I was trying to take care of other things too. What up, son of Africa? Madagascar should be your next destination. Man, I want to go to, okay. Let me finish. I'm gonna get to Madagascar in a second because I definitely am gonna go to Madagascar. But that's gonna be my trip when I go back to Africa. I actually have a friend in Dar es Salaam in Tanzania, and he's always talking about like, yeah, come to Tanzania, then we could go to Madagascar from Tanzania. Um, so yeah, but I'm thinking I'm gonna start in the Caribbean first because it's closer. That's why I'm thinking I'm gonna start in the Caribbean and then maybe go down like to South America, Central America, South America, and then go to Africa after I do like the Caribbean, Central America, South America. So, anyways, I'm trying to plan it all out, but I won't do it straight in a row because I have other things that I still have to take care of at home. But I'll probably travel, go to one country, then come back, then travel, go to another country, then come back for now until I can get everything situated and start bringing in more money. You know what I'm saying? Because all this stuff costs money, and I'm not rich. But yeah, I'll probably start in the Caribbeans first, and then, like I said, from Bahamas, Jamaica, Cuba, or Bahamas, Jamaica, Dominican Republic, and Haiti. You know what I'm saying? And then if I go that route, after that, Central America, like Mexico, um, other Central American countries, and then also down to, of course, Brazil and like Trinidad Tobago. I have to definitely go all the way down there. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall for the Ghana hype. I've been there, and they're trying so hard to be America. That reminds me of Nigeria in a way. Don't get me wrong. I know people in Ghana that is like, I'm like, yo, like, is this America? But most of the time when I experience that, that's more Jamaica. I mean, I'm sorry, not Jamaica. That's more Nigeria that I experienced that with, or just people from not all of Nigeria, but like Lagos. Like Lagos is in some aspects very westernized. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I'm trying to sort of kind of leave America so I won't have to deal with those things anymore. Like I want to. A lot of times I want to go places where I don't even have any remnants of that outside of me because of course, naturally I'm from here. But yeah, when I go places sometimes and it's like Americanized to some extent is okay, or westernized to some extent, because like speaking English and stuff is, makes it easier on me if I don't speak the language. But also, if it reminds me too much of America and I'm outside of America, that sort of irritates me a little bit because I'm like, yo, that's like I'm not in America. I'm traveling somewhere else, so I don't want to have the same exact vibe when I leave America. I mean, I'll bring it with me because this is where I'm from, and I can't change who I am as far as like the way that I speak and my accent and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't really necessarily want to experience America outside of America because that's why I went to go travel somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But visit Nigeria, Malawi, and that country, that small country within South Africa. I never knew how to say it, so I don't even want to say it the wrong way because the way that I pronounce it, you're not gonna like the way that I pronounce it. It's Lesotho. So I never knew how to pronounce it. It was funny because I had somebody told me how to actually pronounce that, and I never, still to this day, cannot learn how to pronounce that. But I'm gonna get it one day. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna keep it. We just gonna keep it there for right now. You know. What up, Sunny Island? What's good? But I gotta go to Ghana though. Still, I have to go to Ghana because I have to go to Accra because I have people in Accra. Yeah, I got people everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I got like people like all everywhere, and they're like, "Come, come, come," and I'm like, "Okay." Um, but before I do go back to Africa, I would love to go there first and like travel to different countries before I come back here because I have other obligations here, so I can't just pick up and go and just stay there for like 5 6 months. Not yet. In the future, yeah, but now I just can't do it just yet. There's a couple things I need to finish up here in the next like year or two. But after that, I'll probably be able to just be like anywhere, like in Ghana for like 3 months or 2 months. You know, South Africa, Egypt. You know, like Senegal. Senegal is another spot that I really want to go to when I go back to Africa. Man, I want to go everywhere in Africa. So that's going to be a hard one. You know what I'm saying? Where to start first? But I know the first route that a lot of people start at is going to Ghana. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand a lot of reasons why too. But I don't necessarily know when I first go if I'm starting Ghana. I might start in Rwanda um, or Kenya. You know, hard choice when you go back to Africa. Very hard choice to figure out where to start off at first. But there's going to be a lot of vlogging. There's going to be a lot of food trying. I'm gonna try to like go around and talk to people. That's not my best skill yet to run around and talk to people, even though I'm an extrovert and it's not hard for me to speak to people. It's just that I don't like to invade people's personal space and stuff like that. And a lot of people that when they vlog, they're just like, whatever, like just do whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? But I try to give everybody their respect to some extent. And that's where I'm trying to get better at just like walking around and just vlogging and being like whatever, even though I've done it before. You guys can watch videos of me when I went to like Toronto and different places, but different cultures are different. um but before we get on Africa, because I was on the Caribbeans for a second, before we get on Africa, I'm holding this phone up with my arm. One of the places that I have to go to when I go to like South America is Brazil. And let me freaking grab this with my hand. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna change it up a little bit. You can tell my eyes are sleepy because I just had a long day and I'm mad tired. But Brazil is one of the places I have to go to. And I know a lot of YouTubers when they go to Brazil, they go to the favelas, right? Favelas, which is, you know, some of it, I guess you could say the hood. Some people would say the whole thing's the hood. There's a lot of favelas. Maybe there's only certain parts, like every hood, where it's like there's poor places, there's poverty, but there's also good places and food and stuff like that. Of course, you always got to be about your wits whenever you go anywhere that you're not familiar with. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Brazil is definitely on the list. Brazil, and then like all the little countries that are around Brazil. Like I don't want to say little, but Brazil is just sort of kind of massive. But I'm gonna go everywhere. And actually, it's funny that we're talking about this too because there's a lot of things that I want to introduce to the channel too. Is just other things like other ways of thinking in life. Because of course, this is a channel for like people of African descent all around the world, melanated people, whatever you want to identify as. Right? Everybody has their different identification, whatever. But melanated people. And another thing that I want to do is I want to start to introduce different cultures into this channel. And it's funny because I'm actually getting a lot of requests to do other history videos about other people's history. And I'm like, well, this is all of our history too, world history. But I'm just saying I have other people where they're like, yo, like, I love the way you narrate and all this kind of stuff. So like, can you do like I had an Asian guy who was like, yo, like, can you do videos about just messaged me like, can you do videos about like Asian history and culture? And then I had a guy from Mexico and he was like, can you do, videos about this? And one thing that I want to do and I want to introduce is just concepts of the world, you know what I'm saying? And how different people think, regardless if you agree with it or not. Because obviously we live in the world and there's people that think differently than we do. You know what I'm saying? And it was interesting because like when in Japan, none of this stuff was going on. YouTube, none of this stuff. I had none of this stuff going on. And there's a lot of people actually in Japan. There's not a lot of people black people in Japan, but there's a lot of like there's a certain area where a lot of black people in Japan congregate to. And I wanted to actually make a video about that when I go back to Tokyo, and I want to go to Osaka too. But also, I just wanted to do vlogs and stuff like that to where I just go around and just show you Japanese culture as well, like what it is today. Just like what I usually do when I go to Toronto. It's like it's not always about Black culture. Of course, it is naturally because this is a channel for us culturally, but also we're into different things. We do a lot of different things. All of us are not exactly the same when it comes to, the things that we're into. So I would just like to introduce travel videos sometimes where it's like, okay, it's a mix of us and what we do in our culture and our heritage, but also the world as well because we're part of it. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, I just got this new camera. So we gonna see how this works out. We gonna see how good this new camera is. You know what I'm saying? Since it costs a little pretty penny, but it's interesting because I was actually going to upgrade to a different cell phone. I'm trying to hold this with both of my hands. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Let me just scoot this over. Um, I was actually trying to either buy like a new cell phone to get a better camera because cell phones are great, like two-in-one things, cameras and obviously everything else, marketing, whatever, what I'm saying, editing videos. But then I was like, you know what? I need another camera so I can like step it up when it's time to step it up. Like I really want to do more cinematic. I want to get a drone at some point, but I'm still not sold if I should invest in a drone or not. But when I go into experience, because I used to have one, but when I go into the experiences of cities and areas, I want you guys to get the fullness of, what I'm saying, of the fullness of where I'm at, as far as like from a aerial view. So I'm still thinking about that. This is all coming out of my own pocket. So I don't know about the drone yet. Um if you were doing non-African peoples, I would suggest the Papua New Guinea. Yeah, I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna do more, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a lot more. Um because I don't mind actually. It don't really bother me. Some people would be bothering them. They just want it to be so inclusive to just one group of black people or whatever. Like, I don't really have no problem with none of that. Like, I'll do it on anything. You know what I'm saying? But when I go and visit places too, like I want people to have more of an open mind because some people they just be like, "This is what I want to see all the time, all the time, all the time." And I get it, but like I've said before, mad times, this is a network. This is not necessarily just about history. It's not necessarily just about food. It's about a lot of different things combined because we all have lives that we live every day and everybody doesn't do the same thing, even though we might be the same people, even if we're in different countries or whatever. So, um, you know, just be having more of an open mind about just what's really going on in the world. Like, regardless of if you do that every day, there's other people that do that every day. And, you got to be really careful when you switch up like how you do things on certain channels because some people just know you for being a vlogger and travel. And then when you don't travel no more, they're like, yo, like what happened? You know what I'm saying? So that's why you have to be very um careful about how you switch the channels up and the things that you do on it. But as you guys know, I've already sort of kind of always did what I wanted to do anyway on the channel. So I don't think it's going to be really nothing new, to be honest with you. But to some people, they might just want one certain thing. They might just want history all the time. Some other people might just want food all the time. Some people might just want vlogging all the time. And, you know, until the network gets big enough to where I can have different people that I can hire, but also different people that do different sections of the channel, then obviously I'm a one man show. You know what I'm saying? So I like to split up my time to where it's like, okay, I do a couple history videos and then I do food videos and then I travel and then I just do interviews, which actually I have like two interviews coming up for you guys in the next couple months that I think you guys will like. I've actually already did one of them, but I haven't released it yet because I have other things in the work, and the person wants me to release it at a certain time because of what they're doing and the offer that they're going to offer as well. You know what I'm saying, for just people in general. So yeah, traveling costs money. You know what I'm saying? And so I got the GoPro and I got a couple other things ready. So I'm sort of kind of ready to travel maybe in the next couple of months. I'm thinking about maybe going somewhere next month, but I don't know. I might stay in the States and I might just go to different cities. If you're in the States and you have any festivals or anything coming up next month, what's this month? June is about to be over. July, August. Why is summer moving so fast? It's not even summer yet, but it's just moving so fast. If you have any events and you're like within 500 miles of where I'm at. So like basically anywhere in the East Coast, in the Midwest, maybe in the South, West Coast. I'm gonna have to highlight y'all in a minute. I might actually be out in Cali at the end of August, but anyways, if there's any festivals or any restaurants or any cultural places that you know of, or you just want to show me the city in general, holla at me and let me know. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I might actually go to Pittsburgh in 2 weeks, so I'm probably going to do a whole video about Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh actually has a lot of history when it comes to baseball, especially like the Negro leagues. And then they have this Ethiopian restaurant that I used to always go to when I was in Pittsburgh because I used to be in Pittsburgh a lot. So I'll probably go there as well. They have a lot. They just have so many different things in Pittsburgh that I'll probably do when I'm there. So I think that might be my first travel video that I kick off with this year. It's Pittsburgh because it's right next door to me, and I know a couple people there. I know actually a girl and a guy. They're married. One's Nigerian and one's from Somalia, and they've been wanting me to come to Pittsburgh, but I haven't had time because of school and all that kind of stuff like that. But I think Pittsburgh might be the first travel video, and then we gonna work on leaving the country after that. You know what I'm saying? So just the announcement. Let me know where you want me to go or where you think I should go first outside of the country. Um, I've been thinking about it, I've been working on it, and everything's coming together. You know what I'm saying? Now. So just let me know. And I haven't did a live for a minute, so I just came on live for a minute. Um, I'm thinking about doing a food video tomorrow. So you guys might have a new video up by either Saturday or Sunday, or probably Monday, kind of Monday, but it might be on Saturday or Sunday. So that's really I got all for you guys today. Traveling soon. Let me know what you would like to see in the traveling videos: history, travel, whatever, food, conversations with people. Of course, as I go, I'm going to try to learn different languages as I go that I don't know. Especially when I go to South America, man, I gotta learn Spanish and Portuguese. Like I should have learned it when I was a kid, but I didn't. I didn't really feel like they were my favorite languages. Some of my favorite languages are like Japanese, African languages. So I never really thought that Spanish was very valuable when I was younger, but I should have learned it. Um, Especially if I go to South America. But yeah. So guys, please like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification down there, and let me know what you want to see when I travel. I have to go now because I have to actually sleep. I have to get up in the morning mad early. But yeah, peace, guys.